And then I'll share the screen. Chat.
Hey, Safa, did you want to mute everyone?
Yeah, so I'm doing now.
Oh, man. Cool.
I'm trying to, I think it's a flipping chipmunk. Yeah, I muted them. Okay.
That's it, everyone's muted now.
All right, let go.
That's it.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. But before I say this, we were so lucky to be able to be invited to a self-development seminar by Sahar's brother. And I think it was actually my first event. It was our first event. Isn't it your first event?
I've been to an event, but not like that.
Okay. So like it was our first event, and we literally just was mind blown. So there was a couple of really what's the word, like really famous people there, like a lot of social media what's the word, models and no, I got it in my slideshow. But yeah, so like it was absolutely massive. And I want to share with you guys what we learned. Because not only is it amazing for us to learn, for you guys to learn is like above all the best. All right, so it was called the Breakthrough Summit 2018. It's the Health, Wealth, and Self-Mastery Seminar. And these were the key speakers. Now, if you know any of these people, like so it was, Tom Haramis, he was a producer. I'll tell you his story in a minute. Bruce Huang is a multi-million-dollar real estate. Joe Pitt, he's a bodybuilder. You guys might know him from Instagram, might not. I didn't, but my brother did. Faraz Durrani.
Sahar's cousin.
Yes, Faraz Durrani is Sahar's cousin. He's the one that acted in Underbelly and House Husband.
He acted as John Embry in Underbelly, and he's actually the main actor in House Husband, the American show House Husband. Yeah,
Chris M., who's a strategic performance specialist. We learned a lot of really key notes about following up and your many chats and stuff. Joe Durrani, he was Sahar's brother. He is Sahar's brother. He's a wealth creation specialist. Julia Alexander, she's a life coach. Beck Rawling, she's a UFC fighter. And Mustafa Adari, and he's a life coach. And Mustafa Adari is actually... he actually made me cry like a baby. He has cerebral palsy. He's like forever bound in a wheelchair. But he's actually paying a personal trainer to teach him actually how to walk. So it actually brought me to tears because he said... He's
mastered his brain,
He used to take anywhere from 20 to 22 tablets a day. He's mastered his brain, and he only takes maximum 2 tablets a day. Yeah. And this is cerebral palsy, guys.
He wasn't meant to be moving his hands or his legs. And
he was supposed to be a vegetable his whole entire life. Yeah. So he actually made me cry. And before, like when we finish these slideshows, I'm going to leave you, just remind me, I'm going to leave you with a quote that he said that really put everything into perspective. Now, throughout the whole thing, I'm actually going to ask you specific questions, and I want you guys to interact. Like, I want you guys to see, I want to see how you guys, what you guys think of this. So, like, things are in italics. I actually want you guys to genuinely think about it. So, these are start notes. So, in life, not just in his business, you got to ask questions to get answers. Don't just assume the answer without required knowledge and research. So, for example, if you guys, I know we say this so many times, if you guys are having issues with your ads, your mentors aren't mind readers. The first thing we'll tell you is go do your training. Have you watched this training? Have you watched the free training that's in Team Alpha Omega? If not, then that's your first thing. It's actually called Fit to Success. Yeah. Fit to Success. Yeah. It's right there. And it's pinpointed at the top of the page. So David and Chelsea were so nice to take time out of their day to actually make this whole PDF for us. So you leverage the things that you have. Okay, and I know there's a free PDF books in there, and then there's a magic in there, and I think one more. Yeah, definitely. So from being in control to let go. Outside the comfort zone on the edge, don't prolong the worst bit. Imagine it like a bungee jump. Once you jump off, literally, it leaves you breathless, and jumping off is the hardest part. Now, most of us that came into this business, it was so scary. Why? Because we're literally jumping into the unknown. Once you learn that it's okay to jump off that edge, and you prolonged that worst bit, you realize, like, what the hell was I scared about?
Yeah, literally the hardest part is just letting go. Like you said, this is just letting go. And you realize, but you know what, it's a fucking pretty nice view.
Yeah.
You know?
So, you know, we're on the other side of that online training platform. We're on the other side of that sign up. And we're looking back at the people that are signing up, like, what is your issue here? But don't forget, when you guys are talking to your leads, go back and imagine how you were made to feel comfortable by your mentor.
True.
Go back to the content that made you feel comfortable. Go back to how you want someone else to make you feel, and that's what's going to help you get those signups. Okay? So you're on the other side of the comfort zone. You're outside that comfort zone, but there's so many people left inside that bubble.
Because people still find this so weird, like, you know, you guys are so nice. Like, you know, why you guys been so nice? We've actually been told that, like, you know, you guys are really, really nice. What's the catch?
Yeah.
Anyway,
and then we get people that are like, you guys are too nice. What do I get out of it?
Yeah.
You know?
It's a cold world out there, you know, when no one really goes out there and tries to help out people. You know, it's uncommon. Yeah. Most people say it's really uncommon.
And once you guys step out of that comfort zone, you'll realize that new opportunities come to you in abundance. Yeah. So that's where this comes in.
People look at it as a danger, I look at it as opportunity.
Yeah. Are you really ready to try new things? Right now, hell yeah. Back then, no. You got to see it from two different perspectives. Okay? Okay. So I want to ask a question, and I want everyone, whoever has like a question about this slide, please unmute yourself and speak up. I want to ask, who here likes surprises?
No, I don't.
Does everyone like surprises?
Because I can't see these guys.
I freaking love surprises. What? No. I don't know what you did at best.
I can't see no one. So. Zoom. There it is.
Do you guys like surprises? I'm actually asking a question. I want everyone to interact.
Yes.
We love surprises, right?
I love surprises.
So why are we having issues with surprises when we don't like them when they're coming through life? So the problem is life never ever runs smooth. Life never is one big timeline of happy rainbows and sunshine and butterflies. That's the truth.
To all of us. It's happened to us. It's happened to Buddy, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure it's happened to Brennan, Molly, David. It's all happened to every single one of us.
Life is literally never sunshine and butterflies.
It's the way me and you look at it. We look at it, surprises differently now. You know what I mean? Like, I look at it like, whoa, you know, I'm going to get through that no matter how long it takes me. And I guarantee the next person that's going to try doing this is not going to get past this.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, there's competition out there. That's the way I look at it, you know, because it's so fucking hard to get by. I am going to get past this, and the person that's going to try after me is going to get past it. He's going to give up, and there you go. Yeah. There's competition for you.
So the things that set us apart from the people that we were 1 year ago and the people that we are today are those major setbacks. So I know we don't like them. I know we don't like surprises when it comes to life. But those setbacks are what makes us and breaks us. If life is throwing a problem after problem, issue after issue, struggle after struggle, it's because life was never meant to leave you at a standstill. You are meant to use every single struggle to break free and use it as a stepping stone. So every single person has an issue and a problem into their life right now, whether it be health, whether it be like money, issues, anything. Instead of sitting there and dwelling on it and complaining about it, you know for a fact, put it in your head that you are going to get past this and you're going to use this as a stepping stone. Abbas and I have our own little demons. Everyone has their own little demons. Use it as a stepping stone, okay? We as humans are to grow and adapt to both our surroundings and new ways. We're meant to keep changing. Okay, so, and this is like a think about. And if there's any questions in the chat, I'll check them out at the end. I forgot to say that at the beginning. Think of yourself a year ago. Do you seem like a different person? Most of the time, yes. But it's because we're always going to adapt to change. Change is inevitable. You either welcome it or it takes you by surprise and slaps you in the face. That's the honest truth. Okay? Change is meant to happen, but you either welcome it or you let it slap you in the face. Do you have anything to say to that? No? Literally? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so we need to take control of our own lives. So self-development. Okay? Are you reading every single day?
Every single person has seminars.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's for sure. I know.
I'll tell you something, Brody. Okay, yeah. Every single person at this seminar reads minimum 45 minutes a day. So 30 minutes to 45 minutes a day is all you need. And every single person on that stand, there's about 10 speakers. Every single person, guess what book they read?
Okay, fucking quoting Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon Hill, so Think and Grow Rich and The Magic. 2 major key books to your success. 2 major key books.
Well, Napoleon Hill was thrown a lot.
Yeah, like Napoleon Hill. Like they will all say, they will all swear by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, all of them. Okay? So are you capitalizing training videos? There's so many training videos. There's the back office, there's YouTube, there's ACE, there's Gaz, there's Team Alpha Omega, there's the ACE seasoning program, there's Shauna's videos, there's my videos, there's David's videos, there's Brody's videos, everyone's videos. Are you really capitalizing it? Are you 10xing your business? Are you 10xing your business, Brody?
Every day.
That's
20x.
It. That's it. Are you looking for ways to bring your content to the next level?
Every day.
All of you. Taking a photo and placing it on your page, anyone can do that.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I used to do at the beginning.
Yeah. But taking your content to the next level is what is going to set you apart.
I bought myself a drone. You want to buy a laptop?
Yes.
So, yeah.
And I'm still going to buy a laptop and stuff. Okay, so Abbas went and bought a $2,000 drone to literally level up our photos.
It's big.
Yeah.
I love flying.
Okay, so do you guys have goals in set? Brady was speaking about this last meeting. You need to have a 30, 60, 90-day goal. Where are your goals? And then are you putting a follow through? So how are you going to get to those goals? What do you need to do every single day to reach those goals? Okay?
I just look at it, goals as very simple. I actually look at it as very simple. If you can say it, it can happen. You know, if you can't say it, obviously it can't happen.
Yeah.
You gotta say it, believe it, and make it a reality. It's exactly what Brady does. He actually wants it down. It's reality now.
Yeah.
It's inside your head. It's out there in the world.
Like I have to put, like I'm going to put this on Abbas. And I think Brody's really good at this. And I know Nick is as well. And I know a few other people do this as well. When you guys are reading, don't just read.
Yeah.
Don't just read. Don't let it go in one ear out the other. Leverage what you read. If a quote really resonates with you and you have a photo in your phone or you want to go take a photo out of the box, write down that quote, put that quote, capitalize on it, put that video and that photo, and you're going to be recognized for it.
It doesn't matter how much hours work, how much hours you put into it.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's literally exactly.
You can work for 8 hours, but some people say they work for 8 hours, but only put not even 30 minutes into that 8 hours.
Yeah. So people pay thousands of dollars for a membership for a period of time. For a mentorship, for a period of time. Guess what we have access to? Every single person in this chat has a mentor. And it comes...
It comes for free. You know what I mean? Like, you know, simply if you got a Brody, you know what I mean? He's like a living, breathing, he calls himself a prophet, you know, as, you know, the ace prophet. And Magic prophet, it's his for free. Always for free for me.
I'm the Pope.
There you go. That's what I call himself, yeah. So, in the day, you know, like, capitalize. In the day, you eventually guys are going to have your own, you know, your own downlines. They all look up to you, you know what I mean? If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, people don't want to look up to you. It's simple as that. You know what I mean? I came into this business, 27 days later, I got 3 people. Like, bro, what do I do? He goes, man, just fucking do self-development because people are start looking up to you now. That's exactly what I've done. So
people pay thousands of dollars for mentors and coach. Literally, we paid $5,000 for someone to take time out of their day, 2 days.
I thought, bro, on the 25th and 26th day, on the 25th and 26th, I paid a guy $1,000 to teach us, mentor us one-on-one, 5K.
Literally.
Take time out of his day to help us learn a skill that we haven't learned yet.
And you guys get it with the money.
Everybody needs coaches. Professional athletes still have coaches.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The best in the industries, they're still coached. If they can rely on a coach to be at their best, it makes sense that we need coaches too to be able to make money online. So.
Every single book read, everyone says the same thing. Hey, coach. And we don't just read it, we capitalize on it. So we thought, you know, why not?
So yeah, sorry guys, I just had like some choked up and stuff. Leverage the people that you meet. You got 50, well, let's see how much people there are here.
It's up on the weekend, every single Queenslander will up.
You guys are all going to resonate with these people, man.
Something 100%.
Yeah.
We've got 65 people on here.
You guys are all going to resonate with one person. If you don't resonate with me and Abbas, go find someone that you do. That was me, man. Sorry, guys. But yeah, go find someone that you leverage, and to leverage your strengths and weaknesses and mastermind, and find someone that you really mesh with. Reach out to people in the ACE initiative. Add them to your personal.
Do what I do. Just keep liking their shit until they freaking block you.
That's it. Why not?
I go through their fan pages, liking for about 1 hour, and they literally just block me.
All right. So, what to always remember. Every single time you fail, you are one step closer to success. That Tom Haramis, guess how much times he had a shot at his dream? So he made it to a multi-million-dollar corporation, and he went back down to zero.
Even cinematic.
About 6 times. 6 times. He failed 6 times, and then the 7th he got back up, and he finally got there. Finally. In order to succeed, failure has to be not feared. You got to welcome it. So don't just expect to succeed at once. And I know for a fact, David Wilkinson, 7 months, his first sale. Brody, Abbas, Molly and Brent. How many ads did you guys put up there, guys? Yeah, 8 ads. Am I right? Was it 8 ads? Yeah. They spent, I remember.
Yeah, 8.
And you fucking lost count.
They spent 8 ads. Guess who's killing it? Guess who paid off their debts?
Hey. What are you doing, mate?
Hey.
Brody.
Yo.
Mute yourself, please. Okay, so don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. So as long as
I lost 7 in magic sales when I first started this business.
Wow, that's massive.
I joined during Christmas, so everybody had the excuse. Sorry, I forgot we had to buy the kids presents. Somehow it slipped my mind. You can't afford products, right? If there's ever a time to give up, it's sending in 8 lots of forms and people backing out. Right?
Guess who's on the corner? Abbas and Molly and Brent.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So look, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid not to try. As long as you guys are putting in the work, it is just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time until you guys get your first sale, as long as you stop making excuses for yourself. Stop making excuses for yourself. It's because my ad's not working. Bro, you're getting 6 leads a day. Don't say it's not because your ad's not working. These people are not watching the webinar. I've made an hour-and-a-half webinar work. It works. Yeah. We've all leveraged it.
It worked on me.
It worked on most of us, actually. Yeah. Okay, to be successful, guys, you need to know who you are. Part of self-development is not only knowing and changing your mindset, but knowing what makes you tick, knowing your passions, knowing your strengths and weaknesses. Okay? If I have a weakness, I know for a fact that I'm going to maximize on my weaknesses because I'm going to turn them into strengths. Guess what my worst nightmare was when I first started? Writing ads. Guess what I'm a master at? Writing ads.
Yeah, so obviously people on the outside of the screen, they actually want to get to know you before they even speak to you. So, that's why you upload photos of you and your family. People, that's why you do go lives, because most people that speak to us say, you know what, I already know you, I see you. Wherever I go, people want to speak to me because people really have built a relationship with me. Family even knowing that because they always say I go lives. They better see you always dropping value for free. So that's why I always say, put yourself out there.
Yeah.
And even if it's a really, really kick-ass go live and, people are commenting, boost it up for a couple of days. Just boost it, put it out there.
Because it's part of follow-up. So this is, and then everyone knows you need to know your why. Everyone needs to know their why. Why are you doing this?
And there's so many ways to follow up. Like example, we actually learned this a couple of days ago. Follow up with people that got refunded.
Wait, that's what I'm going to say.
Actually follow them up. Ask them after 3-4 months. Follow them back up and ask them, hey, how's life treating you? How's your boss going? Just follow them back up.
So there's 3 F's. Follow up, follow through, follow after. So follow ups is the webinar and the sign up. Follow through is once they've signed up and bought into. And then follow up is all refunds of all the people who are interested previously. So there was his name is Chris M. He was the top #1 salesperson in Australia. Okay? He always says, and he's only 28? He's only 28 years old. And he made his business in this. So has Sahara's brother. He made his business with the 3 Fs. Follow up, follow through, follow after. We are not just here for the money. We're here because we genuinely want to change people's lives. So why not everyone who has previous signups and they've refunded, go hit them back up. Has your life really changed? Are you going to get what you want? You got to improve that, because most likely if they've signed up and they've refunded once, they'll sign up and refund, like not refund the next time.
Yeah, you know, I've heard the same money talks. So even when you do go lives, like our page is called MS and stuff like affiliate marketing. It's really, you know, like we're not lying to people. We're affiliate marketers. Go look it up on YouTube. Go look it up on Google. It tells you what affiliate marketers are. It tells you we're selling shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're like, today we want to go live. Say, you know what, man, if you guys don't want to buy off us, we don't really care. I'm pretty sure, you know, someone wants to buy off us. Whoever buys off me, as long as you tell them that you sent them, I'll give you $200.
Yeah, do a referral fee.
And people want money. You know what I mean?
Do a referral fee. It'll get more people engaging with you, because, hey, who doesn't want $200 for referring the next door neighbor? Everyone does.
That's how magic works.
That's how magic works, yeah. All right, so improve your weaknesses and maximize your strengths. Okay, and we all have been there. If you guys are having a bad day, do this and I guarantee you'll have a good day. Help someone out and you immediately feel better about yourself. Why? Because we are problem solvers. As humans, we love problem solving. If you can help someone maximize, or help someone with just one review a day, or share their thing, or invite all your friends on your friends list to their page, you're helping someone out. And you're definitely going to make yourself feel better after that. And then, whoopsie, 2 more slides. All right, so Joe Pitt is a social media fanatic. He uses Instagram to literally leverage everything. And he said social media is key. Leverage that shit. Because once you leverage it, you hold the key to reach. And I'm talking Snapchat. I'm talking Instagram. I'm talking Facebook. I'm talking your personal pages. I'm talking about buy and sell pages that are organic. Use it. Social media is key. How many people are on Facebook, Abbas?
25 million and growing.
So why wouldn't you?
Oh, sorry, that's in Australia. Billion, sorry.
So why wouldn't you guys use that? Support is always needed with the people around you. Always look for more opportunities for growth. Practice what you preach. You guys don't see personal trainers with a massive fucking belly. They practice.
You do. They just don't have any fucking clients.
Well, that means they don't practice what they preach and they don't make much money.
True.
Look, if I tell someone, if I preach someone about the 9 to 5, escape your 9 to 5, oh, come get what I think, and I'm working like saving away. You know what I mean? But people want to see you practicing what you preach. And I guarantee you, you're going to get someone in that time frame that understands that you practice what you preach. I think that amongst all is big. Like, you can't really, there's no way around it. Practice what you preach. And this quote really resonated with Abbas and I. Repetition is the mother of all learning, the father of action, which makes it the architect of accomplishment. So when you guys are learning something, repeat it. And then act upon it, and then you've accomplished it. Yeah. Emotion means energy, emotions. What you give out is what you receive. Show that, and you'll get more reaction. Oh my God, Abbas swore in his our go live today, and guess what he did? He got sign-ups. People he's like, fuck this. I'm like, what?
Yeah, man, because people kill my life. Like, this is a risk. How the fuck is it a risk? I'm taking matters in my own hands. I'm not relying on my fucking boss to feed me or my family or my kids. Yeah. You know, I'm not putting my life in his hands. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Fuck that.
And I want to ask everyone this. Do you guys have an ego? And if you answered no, that's your ego. Your ego doesn't like to be. Who was that?
That's Mikey. I got Mikey here across the desk. We're doing study sessions.
Mad. So yeah, if you guys answered what you don't have an ego, that's your ego.
Yeah, it doesn't want to be caught out.
Your ego doesn't want to be caught out, and your ego does not want to be challenged.
It wants to be hidden.
It wants to be hidden. So challenge your ego, and your ego will go away. Stop being numb. So actually allow yourself to feel emotion and resonate with people on a different level. Don't be just boring. Don't be just blah. Like, we want People buy off emotion. Okay, if I'm going to be energetic as freaking shit, everyone's going to buy it because I'm energetic as shit. Okay, stop it, Brody. You're laughing at me?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. Be honest and true to yourself. Heart and mind need to be aligned. Otherwise, there's going to be conflict.
It's like a rule alignment.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's like a rule
This
alignment.
is how he's capitalized. Go, continue.
I love it. It's like a rule alignment. If it's not, if it's not on the right line, obviously it keeps straighting the tread until he pops. So it has to be in line, or it's not on a be straight line.
Yeah. So, got to be aligned, man. Got to be aligned. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys with this, and if anyone needs a copy of this, let me know. Use these questions in your leads to build more rapport. Where would you like to reach within 12 months? So if you've resonated, if you've said, do you have sales and marketing experience? Do you have a laptop and smartphone? Do you know what affiliated marketing is? And if you want to if you want to throw in a couple more questions to build more rapport, it's going to help you. So where would you like to be within 12 months? What are your 3 biggest challenges are? What might get in the way of that success? How would you feel if you didn't receive that success? What would it be worth to you if I could be that solution? What would it mean to you if we can make it happen together? Any questions or concerns that you have that haven't been covered? And this is how you reinvent yourself, guys. Learn. So engage in your passion, profit from it, and identify the market and the perfect customer. Clarity. Get a clear direction on where you're going, and value, which is where your self-development is.
Don't forget that quote you answered them.
Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys with a massive quote, and then I'm going to pass it over to Sahar. Mustafa Adari, he is wheelchair bound, and he truly made us cry. He really did make us cry. And he left us with this quote, and I just cried like a baby. He said, your mind fuels your inner museum. I'm going to say it again. Your mind fuels your inner museum. So whatever your museum is, make sure you fuel it with the correct things that you want. Sorry, I'm getting choked up. Stop. I'm getting choked up, man.
It's so hard if you want to come up.
Hello.
Hey, Sahar.
Mustafa Adati made me cry as well at the event. So the event was created by Joe Duran, which is my brother, and Tom Haramis. They collaborated together to create an event that will possibly change people's minds and their outlook on life. And especially if you're like me, an introvert, it was just to help you get out of your comfort zone. Mustafa really got to me. I've got some notes here. I wanted to make sure that I didn't. His motto is "Stay true, be you." So it's all about being yourself and knowing who you are and what you want to achieve in life. I even bought his shirt. I want to show you guys his shirt. He made me cry, and I ran up and I bought his shirt straight away. So my brother, what my brother does is a wealth creation specialist. He helps people buy property or invest in property. That will obviously, it's like he has his own blueprint and whatnot that gets you to do something like what we're doing. Obviously securing your future and that. And the event got to me because it helped me come out of my comfort zone and be able to talk to you guys, as well as my go lives and like our best and stuff are doing. So yeah, just I'm learning off everybody, and these events are key because you're learning from someone. Like my brother, he is a coach, but he's also learning from his own coach. So that's, yeah. That's all I think that I've got to say. Yeah.
Congratulations, Sahar. Thanks for coming out here and sharing that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to go through the chat.
Brody, you got something to say, Brody?
Yeah, do you have anything to say?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't like talking videos.
All right. I'm going to go through the questions. I'm looking at everyone's eyebrows. LOL. Guys, like, I don't understand what's wrong with my eyebrows, man. They're just brows. And Fatima finally has an ad that's working. And let me just say, Fatima's Fatima's been Fatima was actually Abbas's first sign up.
After like 2 weeks.
So she finally has an ad that's working.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
now look out now.
Look out, yeah.
About the products.
You know what I think, and I actually say this, yeah. Look, I will say this, and I don't like. She calls me every single day. She calls me literally 5-6 times a day. Okay, she applies the training. She does her self-development, and she freaking doesn't give up. And she's a mum, and she works from home. Okay, so she never gives up. So that's what it shows you. It shows you that you're not going to get success from your first ad. You might not. Okay, but you might. But regardless, do the training, do the self-development, and you will never give up just like her. It's never too late. It is never too late. The day you guys give up is the day you guys give up on yourself. Okay? Brody, I'm battling shit daily, love obstacles. The bigger the hurdle, the more money I make the following month. That's definitely true.
True.
I went and bought a Swerve gimbal for a better go lives and add content. They're the best. Gimbals are the best. Today I wrote down 20 open-ended questions so I can start having better conversation with my leads. That's a really good initiative, George. That's really, really good. And make sure these questions are, like, try them out.
Paulie, I can see you.
Yeah, I love when Paulie jumps on our freaking go lives, man. Yeah. I've started like running a likes campaign.
Ain't smooth enough if you haven't got a smooth.
True.
Oh man.
Even though I can't work this stupid thing out, it keeps wigging out and doing its own thing.
It is
I jump
hard.
on YouTube to figure out.
Yeah, jump on YouTube.
Yeah.
Running an likes campaign. Should I be running more ads yet, or should I wait till my likes get higher? I know you need to get minimum 100 likes for your ads to think, but finish your ads like campaign for about a week, and then. Like right now, what you should do, don't waste any time. Start writing your ad, man. Start thinking of the photos that you want to put together. Go out and take some hectic ass content.
I also reckon that there's got to be heaps of content before you.
Yeah, like start for 1 week. Daniel, make sure you've added at least 2 content a day. So people can see that you're active on your page. So you're going to get a shit ton of likes. Your likes have to match your content.
So your face out there.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Yeah. Look, everyone needs to put their face out there. Everyone wants to see a face. What really distinguishes us from a robot is basically we have a face and we show emotion. So use that.
Go lives really do miracles.
Yeah, go lives are the best, man. I found that if you don't believe in what you're doing or selling your leads, they'll feel that vibe. You know what? That is so true. So your emotion that's felt on one side of the screen is going to be felt on the other side of the screen. And if you're not enthusiastic as shit, use those emojis. Get those emojis pumping, guys. Use the dancing emoji, use the hamburger emoji, whatever it may be. Use it. Why? Because they're called emojis for a reason.
That's true.
Okay. Plus getting an account with Facebook. I've hit nearly 200, but I wait like you guys said. I waited to 2,500 likes. Boss. And I run my first ad tomorrow. My opinion is wait to 2K, then shut it off. Still scrolling through. Yes, please, Safa. Okay, well, if whoever wants that slide, let me know. Digital selfie stick. Safa, what's your YouTube channel? It's actually just called, wait, what is it called? I'll figure it out.
Safa.
I'll send you a link. What is it called?
I think it's just your full name.
Yeah.
Hey, Ghazi.
Yeah. I'll link it to the chat after. So yeah, so if anyone has any other questions, this is a freaking awesome meeting, man.
What about Ghazi? Ghazi, have you got something to say, Ghazi?
I always have something to say, Abbas.
Yalla, tell me.
Say something.
What's happening?
This guy right here quit his full-time
I
job.
feel old. I feel like I'm retired.
Yeah.
Ow! Yeah, just nothing much. Just welcome to the new team members, man, and the support that's going around. Obviously, give and take, as they say. Anything the team needs, man. I'm a free bird, as they say. So just shout out to me, and whatever you need, I'm always available, man.
I've noticed you're always active on the seasoning. You're always active as well on the seasoning.
Fuck yeah, Abbas! Look at this, everyone. I don't know who's watching, but just take a look. Look at this little shit. Yeah. This is what life is, man. So if your why is good enough, keep that struggle happening, man. I struggled. I think I didn't make $1 for 4 months. And, then 4 months I made something, and then another 2-3 months I still haven't made anything. You got to keep pushing. If it works, what can I keep doing it for? I mean, hey, you got to struggle. If you don't struggle, then it's not meant to happen.
That's exactly right.
And not only that, if you don't struggle, I don't know how to say it. Like, there's no success from, just sitting back doing nothing. There needs to be a struggle.
Man, I always loved your attitude. I remember when you gave me a call, you go, you know what? I'm after renew my econs. He looked at me, he goes, do I get a point? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yes! He was celebrating.
Yeah, of course.
He was happy to get a point off himself. So, yeah. So, celebrate this.
You got to think of the bright side of everything, man.
I was so happy.
Yeah, definitely. Look, whoever has a question, this is your chance. You got massive leaders here, and just leverage these meetings. Ask away. Don't be shy. Unmute yourself and ask a question, whatever it may be.
Where's Des? I know Des.
There he is.
Bishop. Where is he?
He's right there.
He's always got something good to say there.
He's out somewhere making money, probably.
Des, I can see you. Where is he? I muted you. Say something.
Oh, I'm unmuted?
Yeah.
Now you're unmuted, yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I've been liking your Go Lives lately. You've been dropping some really good shit, man. To be honest, and I like listening to you.
There's a lot of emotion there.
You know.
There's a lot of emotion there.
Yeah, man. I guess the biggest thing is that some of my, success going forward and that now too is just the fact of keep persevering. Like the guy who started this whole movement for us, Dave Wilkinson. He persisted for 7 months because he believed in it so much, and before he got a sale. So it's just really, where you want your life to head. People always go back to the comfort zone, but why would you go back to that when it's a failure?
Yeah.
That was the prior culture that we committed to, and it had no way out for myself or anybody else. So, you just got to commit to this idea. We know it works, and it just takes time. So, you're not going to become an expert overnight. And,
Thanks for that, man. Thank you for that.
Thanks for sharing that, Des.
No worries.
I wanted to give a shout out to Mr. Zane. I think he's been in the business for like 2 fucking weeks, and he jumped on a train and caught a 6-hour train ride to make it up to meet Dave Wilkinson in Queensland.
Wow.
No, I'd probably do it another 10 times over, eh? Fuck yeah.
What a day it was, eh? What a day it was.
Hey, man, look, tell you what. I expected to go. I took my notepad and my pen and my laptop. I don't think I took a single thing out of my fucking bag for the GoPro because I was too busy doing this. Stellar.
That's like, you got to leverage your team. Like that day, those sort of team meets, and we're doing it every month now, the Southeast Queensland ones. When you're side by side with your team, like team members, you're inspired by them, it just flows off it. So anyone that finds it tough to get in front of a camera, it is tough, but when you're side by side, you forget about the camera. You just talk to my mate about, and you get it on recorded and everything, and you're passionate about, you emphasize. It's crazy once you see my videos and stuff, and you cut it up, edit it, put a track behind it. It's like, wow, it gets underneath the skin.
It's
those
true.
sort of events, everyone that came to that event turned around. They're like, "Wow, you know, thank you, Mike. You're like this is what we need to do on a regular basis." It was crazy. I loved it.
It's like going to a free event. Yeah, it's like like the event we went to. We're around positive people. You go home with all these positive vibes. Like, man, I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Like Molly's saying that she was crying. Like, yeah, I can imagine.
Like I am like somewhat jealous because I was somewhat jealous, but I know for a fact that I'm gonna get a chance to meet every single person here. And guess what I'm gonna do? When I show that emotion, when you guys are masterminding together, there's a certain energy in the air. There's a certain energy in the air when you're amongst the top earners in the team. So why not leverage it to the best of your ability, like Mikey said, and actually do a go live and, let the one that knows how to do it, like start the yapping, and then you'll be like, you bounce off it, and it becomes really natural.
It's like a Brody said a couple of days ago, we're going to be bouncing off each other, him and David Wilkins.
Yeah.
Can I add to that as well? I find that, like, if just like a sort of a tip, if you're having a really good day, something good happens. It could be not even towards the business. It could just be you found $1 on the ground. Like anything that makes you feel good about yourself, make sure you get in front of that camera and do a go live that day, because just the energy that you have, it doesn't matter what you're talking about. You can be waffling about any crap. It comes across on your camera. So people who are, your followers and that are looking through your page, that's the stuff that stands out, because they can see that like you're genuinely having like a good life. You're happy, and then all that energy comes across. So, anytime you're having a good day, just jump in front of the camera, because it does come across.
Like I always do to people, like when, like example, your content's been sticking out. If people, you actually like someone's content, reach out to them and say, hey, look, man, Brad, I love your content. Like tell them, I've done it for you as well. At the end of the day, if he stands out, go and tell them, look, man, I really love your content. Tell them. It makes them feel good. Yeah. Because I know I always get it and I always give it back.
Yeah, it's like give and receive. Like I know Jesse and Misty's content is freaking fire. Talicia's photos are amazing. I don't even know what she does to them, but they make me want to look at them. I know business go like just gets me attracted to the screen, like glued to the screen. I'm like, yeah, go.
It seems like a doctor's.
Mikey's content videos, like, whoa, look how fast we got to do that.
What about Jeremiah? We've got to speak about fucking Jeremiah. Jeremiah, say something,
right,
Jeremiah.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on?
I need to ask you, how the hell, what app do you use for those quotes on the actual photo?
Brain.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
His brain. He's not drinking.
No, it's to edit the filters, like what makes my photos vibrant, that color is Snapseed, and what I use for words, the different color words, the different font, the different style, I use an app called WordSwag. I paid $6 for that on the App Store.
I like that. She's running down.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's got Snapseed has got its own font style as well. Yeah. But WordSwag has got 10 times more, because like with Snapseed, when you go down to text, right, you've got probably 15 different fonts, but with WordSwag, you've got probably 20 fonts, and each font has got 6 of its own different styles. So 6 times 20, times 25. Yeah. 130, 140 different font styles.
I'm definitely going to use that. The last photo that you put up was like, whoa.
Which one? Is that the one where my words were like that?
Yeah, yeah. It looks like an arrow. Like, I swear to God, if you put a link, a webinar or a sign-up thing, I'll be like, click.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, that's not in there. That font that you see, that's actually not an option. I was literally just throwing some words around this way, that way, and I thought, oh, hang on a minute. What if I did that? And I had another one coming up this way. So you are what you repeatedly do. And I just thought it was just two different fonts.
Yeah, you came back to him. Yeah.
I've always triangle like that.
I love it. Stop it. Yeah. Yes. I love it, man. Look, like I said, every single person. Yeah, we got a massive team. There's 64 people in here, man.
I swear to God, every single day is
going to
be more.
I want to give Nick Valdez a shout out as well. That dude's been like hustling and grinding for a very, very long time, and every single the person that he's turned into over the last couple of months is a completely different human being than the man who commented on my ad. The guy's like a brother to me now. He's a leader in the community as far as I'm concerned, and I got a lot of respect for that guy. And he's doing amazing things. if anybody hasn't seen the content he's been putting up lately, like he lived in an area where you couldn't take photos of shit. Like he lived in the fucking desert, right? He had to travel 2 hours to take photos of stuff. So nobody's got excuses for not having good content, right? And now, yeah, and you know, now he's making really good content videos, and I'm super proud of the guy. And I wanted to tell him in front of 65 people because I mean it.
Fucking legend, man.
I really got to say, I'm gonna add to that as well. I saw Nick's content today. It got goosebumps, man. It's good. It's good. Everyone's content has leveled up, but like what Safa said as well, you leverage your team. When you leverage your team and you actually get side by side with each other, it drives that inspiration, that passion. You drive even more. So when I met Brody, pretty much the first time, the Gold Coast event, my content leveled up 5 levels, man. It's like, that's what it did. Because you're around like-minded individuals. You're like, fuck, man. Like, what? I was nervous to get in front of a camera before that and everything like that. But then, you know, being side by side and everything, getting content just, you know, it's fluent, just flows off the tongue. And then after that, I was like, fuck, this is easy. Yeah. And it leveled up. And I went 3 months with no results. And only after that, that's when I started seeing results. Crazy.
When Brody came to Sydney, see, I've always been a photography hobbyist, and I think it's the energy that Brody brings together.
Yeah,
okay.
Honestly, Brody's a great person. He came down because I had a death, and me and Brody were very close. So he came out of time. I actually was quite impressed. I mean, that's why, you know.
Yeah, like Brody has an energy about him that I actually describe Brody as the color white. He literally, if you're yellow, he'll make you brighter. If you're red, he'll make you brighter, okay? When Brody came down to Sydney, I took probably the best photo that I've ever taken in my entire life. And I do photography just as a hobby. I don't charge for it or anything. I took what was the best photo ever, and that's Brody's profile photo, mind you.
It's also my profile on my Tinder account. It's doing pretty well, so thank you.
Oh, so it's Tinder account. Oh yeah, but yeah, like every single person has a certain energy. Okay, so if you're willing to jump on a Zoom call and mastermind with someone, freaking do it.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Do it. Me and us and Jeremiah really have. We got a couple books. So yeah, so go leverage what you have, guys. This is, you know, it doesn't cost much to take time out of your day. If anything, it's going to make you more money.
I think that's it.
And if you have the ability